All right, so January 2025, huh?
Yeah,
I don't know about you, but
Yeah.
it already feels like a whole year's worth of news has happened
absolutely.
just in these first couple weeks.
It's been a wild ride for sure.
Wildfires, economic, like roller coaster,
Mm-hmm.
crazy tech at CES.
Oh, yeah.
Let's just dive right in.
Let's do it.
I mean, the images coming out of LA County are just devastating.
Heartbreaking.
6 major wildfires.
Right.
I saw that over 10,000 structures have been destroyed.
At least 11 lives lost, too.
Yeah, it's just awful.
And, it's not just the immediate impact. We're
Yeah.
talking about long-term consequences here.
Like what?
Well, think about the housing market.
Oh, yeah, that's
With so many homes destroyed,
a mess.
it's going to put immense pressure on an already incredibly tight market.
Okay. And then there's the insurance fallout.
Oh, yeah, that's been a whole other story.
I mean, did you see that State Farm is canceling policies?
In Pacific Palisades,
Yeah.
right in the middle of this crisis.
It just feels
It's a tough situation.
like they're kicking people when they're down.
It raises some serious questions.
Yeah.
About how insurance companies should respond in these kinds of situations.
Like, what are their obligations?
Exactly.
Right.
Morally, legally.
Yeah.
It's a complex issue, and it's definitely setting a precedent.
Okay, so
It'll be interesting to see
let's talk about something
how other companies react.
a little less
Devastating.
the economy.
Oh, the economy. Always a fun topic.
Always a roller coaster.
Right.
So Wall Street's been down for 2 weeks straight,
Mm-hmm.
but then we get this December jobs report
Yeah.
showing unexpected growth.
Right.
I don't understand.
It is a bit of a head scratcher, isn't it?
Yeah.
More jobs is usually good news.
Right, but then everyone starts panicking about inflation.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So help me understand this.
Okay, so basically when more people are working,
Right.
they have more money to spend.
Makes sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Which means increased demand.
Okay.
And that increased demand can push prices up.
Oh,
It's
right.
classic supply and demand.
Supply and demand.
The more people want something, the
Mhm.
higher the price goes.
Right.
And the Federal Reserve,
Right.
they're watching all of this very closely.
So they might raise interest rates.
Exactly.
And that's what's got everyone on Wall Street.
Freaking out
Yeah.
because higher interest rates.
It can mean slower economic growth.
Potentially, yes.
Oh, this is making my head spin.
It's a delicate balancing act.
Okay, so let's move on to something a little more fun.
Sounds good.
CES.
Oh, yes.
CES. The
2025.
future is here.
I mean, holographic displays in cars that respond to your brainwaves.
Crazy, right?
I mean, this is like straight out of a sci-fi movie.
It's amazing.
I mean, imagine just like
Wow.
using hand gestures to control your music or seeing
Right.
real-time traffic updates.
Projected right onto your windshield? I mean, the possibilities are endless.
It's not just about fancy gadgets, though, right?
No, you're absolutely right.
What else is there?
Well, think about accessibility, for example.
Okay.
These advancements could make driving safer and easier.
For people with disabilities.
Exactly.
Oh, wow.
And it's not just cars.
Right.
CES also showcased amazing advancements
Yeah.
in AI virtual reality.
Yeah, I saw Sensui had some new stuff.
Yeah, they did.
I think NVIDIA, too.
Yeah.
I'll have to look into that.
We'll have to put some links in the show notes for sure.
Davey.
But
Yeah.
the future's looking pretty wild.
Speaking of wild,
Yeah.
the media landscape is also changing like crazy.
Oh, absolutely.
Feels like everyone's got a podcast these days.
Yeah, well, you're not wrong.
I mean, yeah.
It's the democratization of media.
Right?
Everyone has a voice now.
And it's shaking things up.
Traditional media is definitely struggling to keep up.
What do you think the future of news and information looks like?
Ooh, that's a big question. Will we all just be getting our news from, like, TikTok?
I mean, it's possible.
Or will AI be writing all the articles?
Who knows? Maybe we'll have AI hosts for the deep dive someday.
Oh, no, you're trying to replace me.
Just kidding.
Good.
But it is a fascinating question to consider.
It really is.
How we consume and create information.
Yeah.
It's all changing so rapidly.
Okay, well, let's
Yeah.
step away from the serious stuff for a minute
Okay.
and talk about some of the
Lighter.
lighter,
Yeah.
cultural moments that are grabbing everyone's attention.
Oh, there's always plenty of those.
Like, what was it?
Mika Lim's summer look.
Oh, yeah, Mika Lim's summer look.
That caused quite a stir.
And that club fight that went viral.
Oh, yeah. That was wild.
It's just crazy how
Personal
personal moments
can become public fodder so quickly.
makes you think twice about posting anything online.
Definitely. But then again, that's the world we live in now, isn't it?
I guess so.
But it's important to remember
Yeah.
that with that online attention, friend's responsibility, but both for the people sharing and for the people consuming.
Right.
It's a two-way street.
Totally.
And then, of course, we have the more serious side of things,
Right.
like the allegations against Sean Combs.
Yeah, it's a reminder that the Me Too movement is far from over.
It's an ongoing conversation about power.
So
January 2025.
a roller coaster ride.
Fires, economic uncertainty.
Mind-blowing tech.
Culture clashes.
It's been a lot.
It has.
But what's fascinating to me is how interconnected it all is.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I mean, the wildfires in California could impact the economy.
Right.
The advancements in AI are changing the media landscape.
Yeah.
That's all part of a larger story.
Right.
A story that's still being written.
So here's something to think about.
Okay.
These events, they're not isolated incidents.
Mm-hmm.
They're all connected to bigger trends, conversations that are shaping our world.
Absolutely.
So the question is, what role will you play in this evolving story?
That's the question we should all be asking ourselves.
Yeah.
It's not just about observing the changes.
Right.
It's about actively participating.
Shaping the future.
Exactly.
So thanks for joining us on this deep dive into January 2025.
We hope it's given you some food for thought.
And maybe even inspired you to get involved.
In the conversations that matter most.
Until next time.
See ya.